Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello students, how are you all? I'm your teacher Sundar here, and yes, today we will talk about the second kind of the disease which was on our uh, related to our topic medicine. In our previous lesson, we have talked about a special disease that was the asthma, and in our today's topic, we will talk about a disease called diabetes. Okay, first of all, for your better understanding, I can tell you what this diabetes mean or how we can say that a person is suffering from diabetes. Consider, we eat food, whatever we eat, it goes down into our stomach break it down, finally digest it, and all the good nutrients, all the good energy which is present inside that food is going toward the liver in the form of very fine particles that we call glucose. That glucose go and mixes with the blood. Now it's our liver which is producing a special kind of chemical that we call insulin, and that insulin is channelizing, or that insulin is utilizing all the energy of the you can say glucose which we get from the food, and then finally send it to the each and every cell of our body, and then we are able to talk, we are able to walk, we are able to do all our life activities in a very proper way. Now what happened basically, in few persons, whenever their body is unable to produce enough amount of insulin, where the insulin is being produced inside the liver, we are having one organ associated to the stomach, that is the liver, and liver is supposed to make a special chemical that we call insulin, and insulin is basically helping that glucose to release energy to each and every cell. Now the person who are suffering from the diabetes, you have often heard about the diabetes. Many of your sometime anyone of your grandparent is suffering from the diabetes. Mostly the person with the older age are suffering from the diabetes more, but it's not the effect. Few people by birth even having the diabetes. So what is happening to that person? Now such persons who are diabetic, who are having the less amount of the insulin being produced by their liver, they are unable to utilize all the energy which they get, which they just have it in from the food they have eaten. So they are unable to utilize that, and they feel lazy, lethargic, and they are not feeling the enough energy to do the different kind of the activities. So such persons, we can say, they are suffering from the diabetes. Okay, now how we can get the cure of that diabetes? If the person is suffering from less amount, means if the person is having the low you can say value of the glucose concentration, it means that it can be treatable by the help of the tablets, by the help of the you can say we are having the special tablets. Such persons can eat the tablets and then they can get the cure of them. But if the person whose glucose level become too high in their body, it means that now insulin is not being produced properly, and whatever they are eating, it's only contributing to the high sugary content, high glucose content inside the body, and which is even you can say not good for their health. For such persons, the doctor recommend the injections. I can show you one injection here. Have a look of the injection. These are the special design injections with the, you can say, these are the special design injections. We can put the desired amount of the chemical. Now the person who is suffering from the diabetes, we will inject the chemical insulin by the help of this injection before they eat something, so that their body can get ready for it, and afterward, whenever the glucose is being produced from the food which they have eaten, so they can easily be utilized inside their body without increasing their sugar level. So we can, in simple words, we can treat the diabetes by two ways: either by eating tablets, and if some person is having the very high value of the diabetes, then such person can get the cure by, you can say, having the direct, you can say, injections before the eating time. So in this way they can get the cure. Okay, now I'm having a question here, that how we can identify that our body is producing a proper insulin or our body is not producing the proper insulin. For this purpose, it's a design machine here by which we can check the sugar level inside the person's. But how we can do it? It's having a special strip with it. We can just put the strip inside this, you can say, we can just put the strip inside this. It is showing us the value. Now what we can do, we can just you can say, take a drop of a blood, we can put it directly here on this portion, and it will give us the reading of your or of any person's blood glucose level. So if the person's blood glucose level is, the number is above hundreds, 120, 130, 140, it means that person is suffering from the diabetes, and that such person need the, you can say, tablet to sort it out this problem. But if some person is having the numbers more than 200, 300, 400, it means that this person's body is suffering from, you can say, high level of the, you can say, diabetes, because this person's body is not producing the proper insulin, and such person will have the other lethal effects of this diabetes also. So in this way we can check the either the person is suffering from the diabetes or not, or how we can cure such disease, uh, or how we can just have the proper, you can say, cure of such disease. Okay, now afterward we can go to the reading of the book, and in the reading we will get the more clear idea about diabetes. Okay, now open your book and just get ready with me for the reading.